Hello everyone, this is Ethan Dragon, and welcome back to another episode of Fire Emblem Heroes. So here we are, Pawns of Loki, Tier 11, and well, we're definitely staying in Tier 11. It is relatively competitive, but I think if we put in the time and get a decent high score like this one, 11.3k, we should be fine to stay as long as the cutoff is not ridiculously high during range bonus rounds, because of course that's when we have to use our not so great brigade, but slightly different brigade from last time. We're trying out our Fae, who's a work in progress, not fully built yet. We are planning to plus 10 her, max out flowers probably at some point, probably get her to at least plus 6 for Pawns of Loki, but honestly 1 point of HP probably isn't going to matter too much until it does. And we're just seeing how it goes with Eternal Breath. Haven't decided whether I want to actually refine her or not. Definitely a decent refine, and it does give plus 3 HP, so definitely something to consider. But let's go into advance here and see what shenanigans we get. For all we know, we could be on track now for an insane run, or we could just get a generic run. So I think we'll go Sylvia here, be hyper greedy for score. This is probably not going to end well, but since when do any advanced runs end well? I think we'll hyper greed and go Hector here. It's actually better to go Sylvia here, but we'll go for the movement type bonus here. Actually, it would be best to go for Shirshi. I think we'll go for Shirshi here over Hector. Or do we want to keep our 13 points? It's not really about the score at this point. It's more about building the late game team. And honestly, Shirshi is not fantastic late game because she just does not have enough attack in this kind of advanced meta. So there's that problem we'll have to worry about. We'll definitely pick up Myrrh every time, just for combo reasons. Do we pick up Kempf? I think we probably, I think we ideally need a dragon, but if we don't get a dragon, let's just pick up Ephraim here. Guess we'll go Fae. Seems okay. Definitely meant to rhyme, Kappa. But yeah, this is not looking great. Turn 4 is going to be abysmally terrible, as we have poor color coverage, poor options to deal with higher level shenanigans like this guy. Here we could either trio Noe or pick up Saros. I prefer trio on Noe, so let's do that. I think we just pick up Myrrh here. Actually, let's pick up Shirshi and then Mulligan in case we got a 3-cost unit, and we do. And pick up Ephraim, and not ideal, but it'll work, I guess. Probably, let's see. Cordelia against Shirshi seems actively bad here. Which is why we're gonna do it. Noe against Faye seems okay. This is obviously okay. This is probably better, but not really. Do we instead want Hector here? The thing is, we need to deal with Sigurd. Kind of a tough decision here. Could alternatively, well, this is not ideal. Could do this. No, this is way too greedy. You almost always have to use a stronger unit here. So I think we almost even just go Noe. No, Noe is going to be terrible. I like how unironically Surtur is the problem here. Just because we're going to struggle doing damage. I think it just has to be Ephraim. We could attempt to use Sylvia. That just seems silly. In that case, we do this. Seems not great. Or we do this. Or even worse, swap again. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna be terrible. Typically turn 4 tends to be a weak turn. And Noe being Noe misses the kill in classic Noe fashion. Hector misses the kill by 1. Unfortunate, but not too worried about that. Definitely worried on these, this is already abysmally terrible. I think we already have to kick out Sylvia, just put in Seliph here, get some player phase power. I think we do go for Hector here, and just mulligan. We get the Shurshi trio, which doesn't screw over our combo. We just put in... We could bring in Kempf, or we could bring in Hector. Feel like probably it's best if we go... Kempf is really redundant here, because we have 2 axes, 2 swords. It's not great. I think we will greed and not pick up Kempf, and instead opt for Ephraim. So I think we're gonna need some armor slaying pretty quickly here. Oh boy. So Merrick's gonna be a large problem here, because no one's one-shotting. So you almost have to use Bold Fighter against him. Something like this. Surger's got Wary Fighter out now. I think we almost have to do this, which makes every other lane terrible here. Actively bad in every way. Let's do this. Very aggressive play to go after. We don't even double our Versa there. I don't think we one-shot. This looks pretty bad. Faye. Yeah, there really are no real good options here. This lane's going to suffer a lot. Noe here is obviously incorrect. Let's do this then. Problem is, getting doubled here is actively bad. But Catra is basically doubling everyone, which is not great. If we do Shurshi here, that's just actively bad. Man, this is everything's pretty actively bad here. I guess Faye's going to get obliterated. Seems bad, man. We could actually put in Ephraim. No, we can't. Yeah, Ephraim actually wouldn't make much of a difference. This is going to be a suffer turn as well. Basically, the question we had to pose to ourselves was whether we wanted to sack lane column 2 or column 3. I chose column 3, probably not the best choice. I guess we pick up Myrrh here. We get Hector trio, which is not ideal, but I guess now we have to pick up Kempf. We'll mulligan again. Hopes for another trio, we get it. It's not bad, but our combo is still suffering. We could put in someone else instead of Kempf. We can put in Hector again and get a lot of points out of that. I kind of like it, just because we could sell Ephraim. I think between the two, we'll just hyper greed. Screw it. 100% have to put Seliph in this column. Question is, Kempf's going to destroy us for sure. I guess it's just gotta be Noe there. Ephraim here seems kind of bad. This is okay. It's sure she's X, so we might be okay here. Let's actually do this. Problem is this lane is really bad. And Kempf attacks first. That's a really big problem. Well, guess we're going to suffer the whole way. We're definitely going to miss a lot of kills here. In classic Noe fashion, missing the kill there. Not terrible, but this was already a dead run really early on, so not surprised. to say the least. At this point, I think we just kick out Ephraim, go Florina. I think we even take out Shershi at this point. I don't know about that though. Can be a little flexible here. I guess not. This is so bad. So bad. Shershi, I think Shershi over Gunter. Although the combo is suffering. We're just suffering here. Ephraim's definitely not doing much here. I guess it's just gotta be Noe. Oh boy. Double Noe there is okay. Ephraim here is okay, or Self here is okay except for the fact Sheeta exists, so I think we have one Noe this way. This is fine. That's probably better? Question mark. This is okay. Shershi here is fine. This is okay except for this lane. This lane is going to be terrible. This is a Silver Axe Surtur though, at least so it's not Sinmara, but pretty bad here. I guess I forgot to calc the Noe matchup, but Noe being Noe is just not going to do very much. She doesn't ever really do much. Not gonna lie. At this point, we could start kicking out some units. Putting in Murray at this point is just way too late. We just didn't get her early. We finally got a red dragon, by the way. So bad. We can finally put in a red dragon and get some combo. Sure, she is just better than Gunter offensively here. So I kind of just feel like we stick with this. Can also swap out between Ephraim and Florina if we like. I think instead we'll sell and pick up Duma. Kind of just like that for the extra level power. And I think that's all we're going to do for this turn. So let's see. This leaf though. We 100% have to put a Thune there though. Effie's Lance against Faye is okay. Faye just does not do a lot of damage. That's kind of the main problem. The problem is also Catria exists, so the frontliners have to just be tanks, and Noe is not going to tank very well. Which is exactly why we're going to put her there. What could possibly go wrong? Florina against Bold Fighter seems... I guess we're initiating into... I guess that's okay. Problem is Catria here. I guess we have to put Seliph here. And then Duma has to be there. Hector or Shershi. Probably just Hector here. This column is going to suffer because Aversa is not going to die here if we do that. So do we ever do this instead? No, he's just going to miss the kills, so it seems like a no. Not a great spot to be in, let's put it that way. I think we're just going to suffer here. We could alternatively kick out... Yeah, we can't really kick out anyone conveniently here. Well, guess we'll die. Feels bad. Yeah, Noe just being Noe. He's going to miss the kill. And I should have factored that in, actually, if I was going to make that play. We get Brave Hector here, but it's, of course, way too late. Still probably put him in anyways. But then that screws our combo if we do that. So do we really want to do that? Probably. This team is quite threatening because of Kempf. Yeah, we had to 100% player phase Kempf here. So I almost think a Brave Hector is kind of just not going to help us here. He would actually, but we're just gonna ignore that and move on. We're basically just hunting for trios, so let's pick up some trios. That's one. Question is, do we want Ephraim here? I don't think Ephraim's really doing much in this kind of matchup, so let's just sell him. we don't have very many. I don't think we're gonna get. I don't think we can get another trio. So now I think it's about combo optimization, which we can't really do that either. We could kick out Hector for Gunter, but we just lose out score for 2 more combo. I don't feel like that's worth. So yeah, I guess we'll just pick up Shershi here and then just mulligan and then derp around. This is gonna be abysmally terrible. So this Ephraim's running Astra. I guess Lancebreaker would be good here. Duma has to 1v1 that. This has to happen. But Mur's just going to obliterate literally anyone here. That's not great. This is going to be very bad. Edelgard's probably going to survive, I would imagine. Actually, probably not. Mur is going to survive whoever attacks into her, so that's not great. This Tiki, though, is just going to literally survive everything. So bad. Yeah, this is going to be a bloodbath fest where we don't come out on the nice side of things. 'Cause yeah, player phase options are garbo. So bad. Well, that is Advance in a nutshell. We just do a 1 run for fun just to show, you know. I try to record my runs in hopes that I finally record, you know, one of my high score runs just so you get an idea of what it's like to be on a high score run. But it just, whenever I'm recording, it doesn't happen. The moment I stop recording or forget to start recording again, that's when it happens, and I'm like, great. So, you know, it'll happen eventually, right? But until then, I'll be trying to coast in tier 11. I think we'll generally be fine. We just need to put in the time and get some decent RNG. But that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for watching. As always, this is Ether Dragon, and hope to see you all next time. Bye.